How to steer. Having a steerable parachute reduces your rate of descent, increases your stability, and allows you to avoid obstacles such as buildings, trees, water, and power lines. The parachute drifts with the wind and has a forward speed of about 6 miles per hour, which can be directed with or against the wind using the built-in steering vents in the rear. The canopy may be turned by pulling down on the steering line rings or webbing toggles located on the rear of the risers just above your head. An 8 to 12 inch pull will produce a slow rotation.
As far as steering the chute, I was still able to rotate my body where I was either going to go into the tree one way or the other, and I decided to go in face first so I could see what was coming. But they're readily, when you look up over your head, you will see where to grab. They're on the left and the right, and they really stick out, and you reach up instinctively and grab a hold of them.
How to land. Ideally, you want to reduce your landing speed by facing into the wind or quartering slightly. Avoid all but very slight turns below 200 feet. Push your feet and knees tightly together and point your toes slightly so you don't land on your heels. The tension caused by keeping your ankles and knees pressed tightly together increases their individual support, reducing your chance of injury. Keep your elbows in and try to look at the horizon, not down at the ground. This will give you a better idea of your altitude, much like looking out to the side rather than over the nose during a landing flare. Maneuver the canopy as necessary to avoid all obstacles. In the event of a tree or power line landing, keep your feet together so you don't straddle a limb or a wire. Be prepared to slide through and hit the ground afterwards. You should be able to avoid power lines, but if not, throw away the ripcord. It is 3 feet of dangling electrical conductor. Depth perception over water is difficult at best, so do not attempt to leave your harness just above the water. Recovery. If the wind keeps your canopy inflated after touchdown, you may be dragged. Pull in the lines closest to the ground to spill some air, and then run around the canopy to collapse it. In the event of a water landing, take a deep breath just before you splash down. Once underwater, unfasten your harness straps and swim as far as possible upstream, allowing the canopy to blow away from you. Entanglements with soggy nylon cloth and lines can weigh you down. If suspended from a power line, do not attempt to climb down and do not accept assistance from anyone until the power has been shut off. Did you know? When using the 26-foot midlight canopy, a paracushion is limited to use by persons up to 254 pounds fully equipped at up to 150 knots indicated airspeed.